Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk everything we know about Boxycharm spoilers, and I'm going to tell you guys why I am pretty disappointed for October right about now. Before diving on into spoilers, I want to thank our friends over at Skillshare for sponsoring this video. We'll talk about Skillshare and what an amazing online community it is, as well as a promotion that's available to my viewers in just a little bit. Let's start off with the October Boxycharm base box. And okay, I'm going to tell you guys, all honesty, I feel like I'm disappointed for October because we're at the end of September and we only have a handful of products that have been spoiled. Like, I thought that there would have been way more spoilers having been released. I know people are really busy with their lives. I totally get it. But at the same time, it's one of those things like, this is what we live for, right? So I'm gonna go through the October base box spoilers as well as choice. I'm probably gonna go through choice first and then tell you what the other spoilers are. However, I feel like we would have had way more spoilers at this point than we actually do for either of the two boxes. The October base box choice consisted of 4 items. You were able to choose the Murad Hydration Exfoliating Cleanser, the Farsali Quench Moisture Replenishing Serum, the Real Her Trio, which came with a highlighter, blush, and a bronzer, and the Dose of Color Concealer, which charmers were allowed to choose the shade they wanted. I think it was really awesome that they allowed charmers to choose 1 out of 4 versus 1 out of 2. That's pretty cool just because they're opening up a broader selection for different types of people. If you wanted skincare, you can get skincare. But if you wanted makeup, then you could definitely get makeup. And they had 2 makeup options and then 2 skincare options. So I think the choices were really awesome. The other 2 items we know have been confirmed for the October base box are items that we've already talked about here on this channel. It's either the Beauty Bakery Breakfast in Bed palette or the Tarte Maracuja Miracle Mist. Honestly, I'm saying either or because I really don't think that we're gonna get both in a box. Like, that would be amazing if Boxycharm could put Beauty Bakery and Tarte in the same box. But I also think that your box variation is going to depend on which item you choose as choice. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that I'm noticing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's one of those things like, if you choose this, then this is what the rest of your box would look like. In my mind, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not saying that's what it is, but it's almost like what I'm noticing. Technically, we currently have 3 confirmed base box items. We know for a fact Tarte, the Beauty Bakery, and then the item that we chose for choice. Where's the other 2 items? Like, Joe, can we get some more spoilers here?
What's poppin'? It's almost October, and you know what that means? Soon you'll be getting your October Boxycharm. I'm excited to get the early access so I can show you guys what you may be getting in your box. First, we got a Luxie Beauty brush set. Here's a close-up of the brushes. They're beautiful. The Dose of Colors Concealer. Never tried this. Can't wait. The Tarte Maracuja Miracle Mist. I've had my eye on this for a while. And the Beauty Bakery Breakfast in Bed palette. I've never tried this brand. Let's try out these products. Let's try the concealer. I got 1 for highlight and 1 for contour. So this is shade Deep. Alright, now I'm highlighting. It definitely brightened. That's really nice. Good job, Dose of Colors. Here's the Beauty Bakery palette. Definitely feel like creating a vampy look with this today. Let's see what I can create. Alright, I did something vampy. I'm keeping it in the fall theme. And I used the Luxie brushes to create the look. Let's finish off with the spray. I love this kind of mist. Comment down below what you'd like to see in your October box.
Then Premium Choice consisted of 2 different products, both by the same brand. You could have chosen the Kosas Blush Duo or the Kosas Tinted Facial Oil. I've never tried the brand Kosas, so I think it's cool that they're incorporating this brand into the box because that means that we get to try a new brand. I feel like many of us have not tried Kosas. The only other 2 items that have been confirmed for the Premium box that we know for sure are coming in the Premium box are items that we've also talked about on this channel before. And it is the Murad Hydrating Toner, which is the toner spray. And the other one is a Clarins Instant Smooth Line Smoothing Perfecting Touch. Do you guys see why I have to have notes? Because there's no way I can remember these long names. Within these 2 products, it is going to be an either or. And if you recall, there was a picture where Joe showed both of them. It was in his office, and kind of like behind the scenes, there was a palette. Turns out that is the Illuminati and Issa palette. I guess it's Illuminati X Issa. People say Illuminati X Issa, but to me it's like X is and, right? Because it's in collaboration with someone. Anyway, long story short, that palette is really, really pretty. I'd like to hear what your feedback is on that palette. Are you looking forward to it? I know it has a lot of color. Just let me know down below, what do you guys think? Are you excited for the brand Illuminati to be featured in the box? Are you excited for this palette? I really like to hear your thoughts. Before getting into future spoilers, let's talk about our sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community you can join to take the next step to learning a new skill or improving on a skill you already have. They cover thousands of topics from illustration, design, freelancing, and more. Skillshare is for everyone, so if you are a beginner, expert, or creative, Skillshare most definitely has a class for you. Classes last less than an hour each, and you can participate on your own time, which is amazing given the times that we are in. Everyone is always even more busy than we thought we could ever be. I got an email from Skillshare recommending new classes, and so I decided, you know what, let me log in now that I have a second and see what else is new and out there for me. Now, you guys know that I absolutely have been in love with photography, the video classes, and all of that jazz because of what I do, right? I need to know my lighting. I need to know what equipment, I just need to know how to make things work for me in terms of quality and growth. So I decided to research and see what else was available for me. And guys, they now have so many options for video editing. So in the event that you guys want to learn how to edit videos, Skillshare is the way to go, guys. I'm looking at the website right now. They had advanced video editing with Adobe Premiere Pro 2020, which is what I currently use. Video editing techniques, a practical guide to creating visually appealing edits. I'm definitely bookmarking that. Video editing with Premiere Pro for beginners. I wish I had access to this when I started editing on Premiere Pro. Guys, there is so much that you can tap into, so much that you can learn and gain by joining Skillshare. Now, Skillshare is already extremely affordable. A 1-year subscription is less than $10 a month. But there's an amazing offer for my viewers. They're offering the first 1,000 people to click the link in the description box a free trial of the Skillshare Premium. That is an amazing opportunity to just log in, see what they have to offer, see what you can learn, and give the platform a risk-free trial. So make sure you check the description box down below like I just said, click the link and join Skillshare like I did. Now let's talk future spoilers. There are a few spoilers that people keep sending me pictures of. I have the entire video that was posted on TikTok. I'm gonna put it up here on the sideline, so let me scoot over. It's a TikTok video. I did mute out the audio because I do not want to get a copyright claim for the music. However, there are so many different products on there. I did slow it down myself just to see whether or not there were any products that I have not seen in the box quite yet, but was hoping that maybe we would find a spoiler, long and short of it, right? So as you slow down, yes, you do see a lot of products. And I want to let you guys know that those do not necessarily mean that they are spoilers. I've been to Boxycharm headquarters. There's literally on everyone's desk random pieces of makeup, stacks of the same product. And you would think, is that coming to a box? Is that coming to a box? I literally was just checking stuff. But if there were stacks of palettes, I was checking them out. So for instance, the Hip Dot SpongeBob palette, you'll see it in the TikTok video if you screen record it and slow it down. They have a full-on box of it. It doesn't necessarily mean it's coming to Boxycharm boxes. It could potentially mean it may be an add-on. It may be a pop-up product, maybe a spoiler itself, or maybe just an item that they received so that the team can try them out and decide whether or not they want to incorporate it into a box. So whenever you see videos like that and you see a ton of products, it doesn't necessarily mean they're coming to a Boxycharm box. Now, is there a potential? Absolutely. There's always a potential. It's Boxycharm. They usually have random things laying back in the sidelines. If you say here, put the Clorox there, everyone's seeing the Clorox, and you're like, no, it's just Clorox, and then they end up putting Clorox in the box. I'm just saying hypothetically, you know what I mean? So do I think that the items that we haven't seen in boxes before but saw in that video will be spoilers? Maybe, but I think it's maybe a 30% chance. I don't really think it's 50-50. I've also seen Boxycharm feature P. Louise, the brand, a few times already. That may be a hint that it's coming to a box. It may not be. I kind of hope so. I've never tried the P. Louise products, so I would hope that they did include it because I hear great things about it. I'm still here to this corner because I'm going to put a video of Joe over here. I'm definitely going to mute the audio because it's not really necessary. He's not saying anything of importance that would help us determine whether things are spoilers or not, or like narrow things down. However, in the background, you do see the Sunday Riley Good Jeans product, which everyone was going gaga for. And I was like, what? Like, that was so obvious. Like, hello. So that's clearly coming to a Boxycharm box. I don't see that for October, so I would probably say November or December. I'd be shocked if it's for October, and then I'd say, oh my God, he messed with our minds. So I'd say maybe November and December, one of those 2 months that would be featured. But then he goes to a glass table, and there's all these swatches, like, not even swatches. It's like they really carved out an eyeshadow palette and just made it look pretty on the glass table. Now, of course, it did seem very familiar to me. I follow Hip Dot over on Instagram, and for some reason, something told me it's Hip Dot. Like, I was looking at my Zion palette, and then I was just like, it has to be. So I go on over to the Hip Dot website, and I was just searching palettes. And then I found a palette that looks like it could be swatches from this one. Now, I figured this out last week, but I haven't had a chance to really film, like take the time to sit down, film, and talk to you guys, which is why I'm doing it now. Funny enough, I still had the website open on my phone, and I can see that the first review that was released on the website for the palette that I'm guessing it is was in March 13 of 2019. So the palette is not like an old palette, but it's also not relatively new, you know? But the colors are really cute. I do understand that there's a lot of blue in there, but there's just so many different color concepts and like opportunities that you have with this palette. So I'm kind of hoping that it is this palette, because we're gonna have a blue moment. Like, I'm gonna look like a blueberry for a moment, okay? So I'm hoping that's the palette. We don't know. We'll wait and see what happens. But it tells you something when the website says it's sold out. So I don't know. We'll wait and see. All right, guys, that is all the information I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out the videos that are popping here on screen. I know you're gonna absolutely love those too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys.